Alright, let me go ahead and get this up. So I'll be able to alt-tab occasionally. And you know. Alright, let me go ahead and get this up. See if anyone's typing. Alright. Hopefully. Alright, it's not showing my entire screen. Good. This is Tiny Glade. I literally just bought it. There's like, you know, we're gonna be building a little house. And then, I guess we're gonna expand it into a castle. Like, look at these vines, dude, that's sick. That's Aurora. I shouldn't be saying that word. I'm like 80 years old. Let's peek. How high can I make this? Alright, there's a limit. Good. Dude, imagine. I can mess with the land. Oh, that's peak. Alright, can I alt-tab it? Alright, I can. Good. Okay. Oh. Alright, and then I can select it. I can go up a little bit, or I can go up really high. How high can I make the land? Okay. Alright. Let's go and get rid of all that. Alright, deselected that. Let's make this back to normal. Can I select everything? Like, with control? Alright, I can't. Alright. This is some peak. Borderless. Nah. Alright, game. Image. Let's see what we can do here, Gangus. No upscaling. Peak. Okay. Alright. I kinda don't want this wall here. Okay. Oh, so it's for deleting different things. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna start with just like, we're just gonna make a little house. Alright, so it's gonna be huge. Eventually it's gonna be huge. And we're gonna make the glades pay for it. We're gonna make the trees pay for it. We're gonna build a house. It's gonna be the best house, the biggest house. And then we're gonna build a wall. It's gonna be a big, beautiful wall all around the property to keep out the trees, and we're gonna make the trees pay for it. We're gonna make the trees pay for the wall. Alright, where do I get doors? That's a fence. I almost called myself a word I can't say on stream. There's the Nar. I think you guys could guess it. Yeah, not a very nice word. Which is stupid in and of itself. Dudes can't even use medical terms anymore. Alright, I gotta stop talking about that before YouTube figures out what I'm talking about and bans me instantly. Alright, chat, what do you think? put that there. Yeah, that looks... How do I tell you, Genghis? Oh! No, no, no! How do I delete? I just want to delete this. Alright, there we go. Alright. I'm gonna put it like there then. One view? Sick, sick. Hold up. They say anything? Nope. Sorry about that. I don't have two monitors, so I gotta alt-tab to check if anyone's saying anything in chat. Alright, is this a fence, or is it... Oh, it is, dude, that's sick. Alright, let's get a little fence going. We need to build a fence to keep the animals out and the trees, and we're gonna make the trees pay for the fence. Now we're gonna make it a little bit asymmetrical. You know what I mean? Dude, that looks so, like, whimsical. I've never used that word before, by the way. Alright. So there is a slight problem with the house, being that there's no way to get in. So, okay, that is a battlement. Lantern. Okay, that's actually sick. I like that. Put that bop right there. I'm gonna get another window. We're actually gonna have two this side. Boom. Try to make them symmetrical-ish. Boom, boom. Dude, is this not sick? Dude, like, this is actually some peak. Alright, and we're gonna get... We're gonna have the windows up here on this side where the door is. Try to make them somewhat symmetrical, you know what I mean? Oh, that's how we make doors. Oh. There we go. I guess we should probably have a back door, huh? Put that between the windows. So we get a front door and a back door. Chat, is that sick or what? Like, bro, chat, is that some peak? I would say so. Alright. Okay, that's what that does. We're gonna undo that. This, I can make my house longer. How long can I make this house? Okay. We'll get there when we get there. We're gonna be making slow progression. We're gonna eventually turn this little tiny cottage into a castle. Eventually is the working term there. Okay, so this makes doors. Does this make doors here? Okay, no it doesn't. Does putting a path through it make a gate? Oh, it does. It's P. No! Okay. So... Alright, I got it. We gotta do this. Hopefully without destroying any of the doors. I would have liked this path to just go right up to the door, but I guess that is not an option. But, yeah. See, boom, we got a little path around the house. This path just go off into the forest for now. We won't expand upon that for now. No need. Can I put any of these on this? I could put a flag. Well, it's not a cat. We're not gonna get a flag. It's not a castle yet. All right, what does this do? Does this get rid of the door? Oh, it does. Okay, how close to the house can I put this? Oh. All right, so I can do that with the path. That is gonna be really like, you know. Oh, but it gets rid of that. Well, that's annoying. Wait. I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have a plan. Just gonna... There we go. I just want to get rid of that bush, so you know it's not clipping through that. Chat, is that not some absolute peak? Can I save? Okay. Like, look at that, dude. Is that not a beautiful little thing? Like, check that out, dude. That's sick. I can make the fence higher, too? Let's make it... Not this high, but let's not have it be deep. Let's have it be slightly higher, you know what I mean? And have... Oh. This be a little bit higher, so people can actually get through. Yeah, so like an actual human could actually walk through that. I was a bit tiny. Oh, I can move that around if I wanted to? That's sick. Okay. There's birds. Oh, dude, there's birds on the roof. That's sick. I scared them off. I did not mean to do that. Alright, let's go ahead and get some lanterns hanging about the property. Alright. Yeah, that is peak. And then, well, you know we gotta get some lanterns here. I'll have one. We'll just do one back here for now. A couple in the front. Got some along the path. Dude, that is sick. That is so peak. Put some battlements on the house so we can shoot people. Okay. Okay. What does this do? Oh, it has flowers. Okay. That'll probably come in handy later. No, we need to get rid of all the trees. Send them back to the forest. Okay. We need to build a fence to keep out the trees, and we're gonna make the trees pay for it. Water? Oh, we can have a little lake? Okay. Chat, where should I put the pond? Should I put the pond, like... Should I put it within the fence, or should I have it right outside the... Oh, sheeps! Hold on. Check this out. Hold on, we're about to own some sheep here, guys. Check this out. Can I grab it? Can I make it come in here? Alright, I can pet it though. Alright, that's the good news. I don't know how to... Listen, we're laying the groundwork. Alright. This is how we get sheep. This will be our actual, like, pasture, right? That's stupid. I've got a plan. Alright. Can I pick you up? I can't. I can make a gate. And then perhaps you can come in here. Oh. Well, chat, it would seem that even if I could get them to come in there, they would just escape. So, alright. It looks like we won't be owning the sheep. But There will be sheep on the property. Alright, that's a bit too close to the thing. We'll go ahead and have our little pond here. Why is the water flowing so fast? I don't think that's normal. Alright. Next we're gonna take this. We're gonna do like a whole thing around this pond. Dude, that is so sick. I don't know why there are rocks in the pond though. We gotta get rid of those. Okay, whatever I just did not get rid of the rocks in the pond. Check that out. Oh, he's got a bird on his head. Dude, that's sick. That is awesome. It's like light cobblestone. Oh, it is. It's not like light cobblestone. It just is light cobblestone. Alright. That'll be the next upgrade. This is so peak. It's so peak. Or wait, you know what? Oh, you know what I think I'll do? Wait. Can I build outside this area? Let's see. Oh, I can't? Oh. Oh. Redo. Damn. Okay, that does kind of suck. What I was gonna do is I was gonna have this house here and have it lead up into a big castle over here, but we can't do that. At least not yet. Alright, chat. I think it's time we expand the house. What do y'all think? I think it's time we invest in a bit of an upgrade. This is Zach Burkhart said this is very entertaining on my way to Flower Dad, Florida. Florida. Alright. That's peak, dude. I've heard Florida's sick. Alright. Okay. That is cool. Please tell me that doesn't just go into the house. Y'all live like this? Do y'all live like this? Like, oh. Bro! What have I done? Oh, this game is so peak. This game is so goofy. I love it. I love it so much. This game's so goofy. Alright. Now, at what point does enough become an... Chat. This is so peak. I love this game. Oh, dude, he came inside. Sick. Oh, after I pet him, he follows the mouse. That is awesome. Alright. So, we will continue to... Yeah, bring this out a bit. So that becomes a door. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Alright. So, essentially, I'm pretty sure that I can, in fact, just get rid of the roof. Let's see if I figure out how to do that. Okay, that is not the way to do that. That is... Oh, I can change it? I can make a brick roof. I can give it a spike. That's cool. Let's do that. And obviously, we gotta make this a bit bigger. And we gotta break this a bit bigger. What do you think, chat? I think we should add a second story. What do y'all think? I think this is pretty peak. Look at him. Is he still following the? No, he's not. I didn't pet him. Bird. Turd. Can I make this bigger? Oh, I can click it and change what's on the outside. That's cool. Oh, excuse me. A big old door back there? Nah, we'll undo that. We'll undo that, chat. Alright. I think our next upgrade will be, we will bring the house slightly up onto a foundation, and then here we will put stairs. Okay, that is, I meant to make the whole thing a bit wider. Beep up, bleep bleep. Alright. Now chat. I would say it's pretty peak, it's pretty peak. Alright, we're gonna ignore that. Just kidding, we're gonna delete that entirely. Okay, so this is for that. Okay, how do I add a foundation though? Or like a porch, I want to make a porch. So I guess, oh, change shape. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, let's make it like that. That's pretty sick. What the birds doing? What are the birds doing? Okay, now that I don't like. That is going to start digging in me. That is going to dig in me, brutally. I don't like things clipping at all. Not at all. I hate that. I hate that with a passion. Genuinely, it's pissing me off. I don't like clippers. Genuinely makes me angry when I see things clipping. Okay. I would prefer, you know, we didn't block the door. Okay, wait. I've got a plan, Dodge. Bop. Okay. Aw. Dude, how do I make a porch then? There's gotta be a way, right? Oh, do I have to do it with stairs? That's good, pal. I probably have to use the stairs, huh? I mean, I would guess that to make sense. That actually doesn't make sense at all. I'm just saying shit. But if that's how I have to do it, and I guess that works, right? Yeah, okay, that works. So I guess this will be the porch. Oh, I can cut it in half too? That's sick. Me when... Never mind. I'm not finishing that. I'm not going to finish saying what I was saying. Okay. So essentially, right? OSHA would hate that. OSHA would hate that. That would definitely have been a violation if I'd kept that way. 100%. Oh, that is such a simpler way of doing that. I was overthinking that. Dude, this is gonna be so sick. Dude, like, look at that. It got his peak. It's just so peak. So cool and awesome. So peak. There's never been anything more peak in the history of peak. Besides the game Peak itself. There being no lights inside is going to dig in me. Can I see that from the outside? Okay, so there's no point in me doing that. Got it. Get it, got it, good. Ah, moment. Alright. This game is so big. We're gonna move this over to here. Where it would probably actually be. You see, this is some peak. Alright, we're gonna undo. Oh yeah, chat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Undo. I'm loving it. Finish it, you won't. You need more animals in 4 stories. Dude, I do need more animals. I do. You got one right here. Sheep. He stays because I pet him. And then he follows my mouse around. I do need more animals, but if I build a pen for them, they just fly over. Oh, my mouse is lagging a little bit. Chat, is this not some peak? Okay, we have to do it on the other side too. Actually, no we don't. Because we're gonna put an extension right here. Alright, this is the first step to the house become... Okay, I'm no structural engineer, but I do not believe that to be structurally sound. In the slightest. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this. Feel like that. Alright. Dude, I wish that I could somehow expand this and like build in this whole place, because I'd build like a whole village. Alright, let's finish up here. Actually, you know what? Uh-oh. Okay, it didn't crash, never mind. Okay. So what I'll do here is more or less... I don't like it clipping like that. Even though in real life that's probably how they would set it up. Because in real life it's a house, you know, they wouldn't really care too much about it looking like it's clipping. So I guess I won't care too much about it clipping. But to avoid that clipping, I'll make this taller. And boom. Oh, please don't crash. Oh, please don't crash. Okay. Alright, we're good, chat. We're good. Okay. No, we're not. My PC is stuttering hard. Why is it doing this? Um. I don't know if you can build an island. Okay. Okay. Why? Hold on. Close Spotify. Close Steam deals. Okay. Okay. Alright, it should be fixing itself. I really hope that I didn't lose connection to the stream. That would be, for lack of a better term, less than ideal. We'll bring that up like that. And then next, we're going to put a staircase to actually get up onto this little porch thing. Okay. I'm not even going to lie. This game is so peak. Like, actually, I love it. Alright, and then boom. How do I rotate it? How do I rotate the other thing? Don't remember. Okay, like that. See that? Boom. Chat. We got some stairs. Is that not peak? Now, for safety reasons, we are going to have to put a wall up here. It would be very much less than ideal to fall and, you know, break your neck at your own wall. Or on your own porch. I don't know why it's a different color than everything else, by the way. Doesn't make sense to me. That's one thing that got me tweaking. Oh, I can cut it? Okay, that is pretty cool. Like, actually, that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and bring these corners out like that. Because again, I don't want it clipping. I also don't want it doing whatever it's doing here. It's gonna dig in me. I don't know why it's doing that. That is very annoying. You're digging in me. Why are you digging in me? I wish it was the same color as the house. I almost said that without as the house on the thing. And, well, that wouldn't have sounded right. It sounded bad if I said I want them all to be the same color. You know? Oh man, Pat would get me in trouble if I said that without clarifying that's not what I meant. Yeah, it's a bit of a not rich. We're in a big house, we're not rich. That's why we got the cheap looking cobble going. Like, we're not filthy rich, but we have enough, you know, to replace the path with the cobble. Now, eventually, I want this what is going to become a castle to be like this whole thing. It's gonna have like a whole village inside of it. Alright, so essentially, we're gonna stop it from doing this, because that's digging in me. Why are you digging in me? Alright, so next, see this? You gotta get rid of that. Because you just shouldn't be doing that, like, at all. I genuinely have no clue why it is. Alright. Now, we're gonna drop this, significantly, by the way. Okay. Okay. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong here, gang? Okay, like, I don't want this. I don't want an arch in it. Like, what is going on? Dude, can you stop arching it, bro? Seriously. Why is it doing that? That's annoying. It's actually so annoying. I don't want an arch. Like, what? Alright, maybe if I do this. Oh, that fixed it. Nope. No. Oh, I cooked it. Alright. We're gonna do our best to hide this. Okay, that works. See, chat? Got a little, like, thing. Little walkway. Why are you digging in me? That's fine. We'll just ignore that. For now. Is that... Dude, that is some peak. Alright. So, for the next part... we're gonna do what they did in real life. And eventually... replace sections of the wall with stone. Like that. Alright, and then here, right? We're gonna cut there. And then... oh, it cut the whole section. That's sick. Alright, where's the thing? Boom. Because that is how they would do it in real life. They would, like, over time, replace certain parts of it. So that's what we're going to do. See if anything else has been said in chat. First PC is just bad. Is this going to be us building a house and then we push the wrong piece and the whole house collapses? Yeah. Stream's good. Bro's PC is just bad. Probably. That is probably the issue. Oh, these windows have... what are these? Oh, they do have lights in them. Oh, we can get sicker looking doors. Okay. Is that a window or a door? That's a door. Right, we are going to put a door here. And we're going to get one here as well. Oh, that's sick. It's a Christmas door. Alright, so we got multiple ways to get in and out of the tower. I am on purpose trying to make it a bit asymmetrical, because in real life, these were asymmetrical. So I'm trying to keep it somewhat, you know, whimsical and magical looking. But I am also trying to have a little bit of realism in the way that it's made. Because, you know, they didn't really have it they didn't have it fully symmetrical. Okay, that's too much. I did too much. Hold on. There we go. Now this is probably... That's pretty sick. Alright, you know what? We'll put a window here. Can we do 4? We cannot do 4. Yeah, we'll have one of the bigger windows there. Yeah, chat. We're gonna have to get rid of this one. Dang it. Come on, man. Aw. Alright, so even if I did do 2 windows, I wouldn't be able to do that. I like that a bit more. Why are the lanterns pink? Okay. He said, okay. Okay. I can make them multiply. Go forth, lantern, be fruitful and multiply. Never mind. It doesn't allow me to do that. Please go back to where you were. Thank you. Chat. Alright. I'm gonna replace the color of these bricks, though. We are gonna make them, we are gonna smooth them out, because these are supposed to be brand new, right? So, we are going to smooth them out. What does this do? Literally nothing from what I see. That does literally nothing. As far as I'm aware. Alright, so okay, does it actually... Yeah, it just doesn't do anything. Alright. So since these are, like, brand new, instead of having to be that color, we're gonna have them be a more vibrant, like, color. Not black, but, like, this gray. This bright gray. Or not bright, dark gray, actually. Because, you know, with sun exposure and stuff, the bricks would get brighter over time. So we're gonna have it be dark gray. Oh, made them a bit too dark. There we go. Alright, this one needs to be brought up slightly. Do that. Why is this one its own thing? Maybe when I make a slight mistake and I blame it on the game because I'm stupid. Bring that down to match. We're gonna bring this down to match 2. Then I have to bring this one down to match separately because I am stupid. Now, chat, is that or is that not some absolute peak? Like, look at that. What's first saying? Oh, bro, did not say anything new. Okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Alright, chat, I am going to take a brief intermission. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Oh! I can see on my phone, there's like 3 people watching. Welcome to the stream. There was like 5 a couple seconds ago, but I was in the middle of, using the bathroom. I left, unfortunately. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Why is it arching it? Undo. Why must you forsake me this way? I want the arch gone. Bro! That's what we're gonna do here. Trim. I really don't want there to be an arch there. Like, that is actually making me angry. Why is it doing that? Why? Oh, just spam backspace then, I guess. Now, if I split this in half and do this, okay, why is it doing it? You know what, we're just gonna, nah, I'm just not gonna bother with that. I think we'll go ahead and add some verticality over here. This isn't going to be that useful right now, but don't worry. This being vertical over here will come into play in a little bit. But for right now, we're not going to focus too much on that. Alright. Is this not beautiful? Is this not some peak? Alright. I could change the direction. I could also change the shape. I like it facing the other way better. See, chat, this is what we in the biz call absolute peak. What next, what next, what next? Let's see, I'm gonna open up chat, see what you guys say. He's alive, what's up, bro? Not much. Not much at all. What's up with you? Hope you're having a good day. So far, because it's still the morning. Alright, we're gonna need to put a thing down here. And there's a gnat. Of course, of course. My room's too cold for them to be able to fly, by the way. But, of course, they have to defy, you know, they have to defy the, rules of nature to annoy me. Of course. Of course. What do I do with these? Oh, I can change them, too. Okay. Are you... Chat. Chat. The whole time. The whole time. The whole time. The whole time. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm far too lazy. You know what? I'm far too lazy to change it. Why is it arching? I'm keeping it. I don't care. That's so annoying, but to help with drainage, though, I'll go ahead and put a couple of these in. You know, so if it rains, it doesn't just flood. What I mean? Oh, I would hope you know what I mean by, you know, not wanting my property to flood. I would hope no one wants their property to flood. That would be less than ideal. But yeah, no, in general, I've been having some... It's been pretty good. I managed to defeat whatever creature was keeping me from getting a job. Okay. No. What have I done? What have I done? I did manage to defeat the anti-job, so I do now have a job. And that's like one of the main reasons why I just haven't been streaming or anything. Okay, we're gonna save that. We're gonna save that. Poop. So what I'll do is that. Give this one nothing. Oh, flowers. See, I don't know if I like that though, that's the thing. You'll go ahead and unlink that. Alright, now, here's the part where this becomes relevant. This is where over here becomes important. Here's what I want to do here. not that tall. Yeah, it looks like it'd be like a normal sized building. Alright, and then... Alright, Joe, what do you think? Okay. That is certainly an idea. That's what I'll do here. You know, for right now, I'm just gonna put some stairs on this. For the time being. And after a bit, no, bro, that is less than ideal. How do I delete that? Will that delete it? Okay, I don't want that vine over the door. How do I get rid of it? Let's see if this helps. Okay. This will become relevant later. Oh, so yeah, plasmatic. I've been having a good time. You know what I mean? I've already answered your question like 3 times, by the way. I don't know why I'm answering it again. But it's been going pretty good. I would say, at least. Okay, I said I wanted it asymmetrical like in real life. I don't want it that asymmetrical. Bring all this stuff into the wall because it just shouldn't be out there. Alright. Bro, if you don't stop growing ivy? Bro. Pretty please. So, we're just gonna grow ivy just to grow ivy. Okay, dog. Okay, that seems to stop it, at least temporarily. You know, it's been a long time since I've streamed. Unfortunately. Do apologize for that. I was, being lazy. Definitely fix that. again so that it doesn't flood. What we're gonna do up here is nothing because there's not any space yet. Alright, we'll make it a teensy bit taller, maybe that'll fix it. Alright, you see, chat. This is not some peak, chat. We are slowly but surely making some progress. Alright, now that it has been a couple days, we're going to cut and replace that whole section. We need to build a wall with to keep all the trees out. We're gonna build a great big wall to keep out the trees, and we're going to make the trees pay for it. It's going to be a big, beautiful wall. The biggest, most beautiful wall. It's gonna be huge. The wall is going to be massive. Like the low taper fade meme. Absolutely massive. Absolutely huge. It's only going to get bigger and better. Look, chat. Trust the process, okay? Look. Look, it's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak. It's gonna be peak. It's going to be some absolute peak. It's going to be a big, beautiful wall. Just the biggest. Just the biggest. I don't know why it's making arches. I don't want it to make arches. Can I right-click on the arch and tell it to stop? I cannot. Please stop arching it. I don't want you arching it. It is still arching it, and I don't know why. Alright, now we're gonna make this slightly clip into the wall to get rid of all that annoyingness that is transpiring at the moment. Okay, so that's how we get rid of the arches. That's how we stop it from arching it. Yeah, I don't want a freaky castle, you know what I mean? I don't want it arching it everywhere. That's... Oh, thank God I put this stream up as not for kids. Yeah, should Drake get a BBL? He should. I think he should. Easy chat. Gotta trust the process, alright? Even if the person doing the process doesn't trust their own process. Because you see, when a man like me sees the process, it just processes. You know, like, look at that. Hey, see, chat. This is the dedication and planning. Look at that. Is that not some peak? Bro, that is so sick. Do not detach. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Alright, good. I seem to have fixed it. Good. We're gonna try to widen this as much as we possibly can without it clipping. That is peak. Oh man, that is so peak. Check that out, chat. Oh, sheep. Petting it. Now it follows my cursor around. That's so cool. Alright, anyway, back to work. Get back to work. Alright. I think we made some great progress. You know, we started from like a little tiny thing, and now we're slowly turning it into a castle. Some absolute peak. Just lost 2 viewers. They did not like that I'm making this into a castle. Go ahead and check on Discord right quick. Where else can I share this link at? Oh, I can link it here. Let's see here. Or no, I should probably put it in promotion, huh? Alright, I guess. Let's see if this dude Xander's on. Oh, he's not, unfortunately. I would have started up a Discord call and had him in here with me. There's one friend that I would love to get on the call, but like he gets a bit quirky. By quirky, I mean racist, so he can never be in the stream, ever. He was on one of Xander's streams before, and well, I'm pretty sure we banned him from like ever participating in any of our streams again. Because he kept saying all of the words that YouTube doesn't like. All of them, by the way. Like, bro. Dudes will do anything but chill out. Anything. Like, come on now, dog. I don't like how that looks. We're gonna delete that. In a bit, there is a decent chance that I stop playing this. Not right now, like not for a while. There's a decent chance that I'll stream something else later. I did not mean to just like suddenly drop everything, like just suddenly just disappear. But well, things happen, you know, I got a job. Sorry. I don't know how to censor that, you know. I meant to censor the word job. I don't want to trigger anyone. You know? But yeah, that's what we're doing so far. This is not pretty peak. Like, chat, this is probably the most fun game. Or one of the most fun games I've ever played. And you literally don't even do anything but build. We are gonna get our little flag going at like the very tippy top of this. Because in Elden days, this would be a manor, right? This is what your average manor would look like back in the medieval times. At least starting out, you know what I mean? Like like, you would have to be a noble to own something like this. Even without the walls and stuff like that, like even this here, like the house being this big, you would have to be some kind of noble. There, no peasant, no beggar, no burgher was owning something like this. Someone with a lot of coin would be living here. Which is fair. I mean, in real life money, back then, if you could bring real life money back, this would probably cost you, like, the equivalent of maybe $1,200, which was like a fortune back then, by the way. Any fellow history nerds that might be watching a stream or might be watching the VOD, after I watch the stream, if you're not watching it live, if you're watching it after the stream ends, make sure to put in the comments, anything like to correct what I'm saying, because I'm not like, what's it called? My main historical expertise is it's mainly centered around the GWOT era, Global War on Terror, and Cold War. That is like where most of my historical knowledge is. The medieval times isn't like my specialty, you know what I mean? Like I do probably know more about the medieval times than the average person does, but it's not like my area of expertise. On the off chance that there's anyone watching that happens to be in the Have Sword Discord, which I'm regrettably banned from, but if anyone happens to be in there, and somehow you don't know who Sam of Saturn is, that guy knows a lot about medieval times. So anything, like any questions you have about the medieval times, I would ask him, because he's very, like, a very smart guy. He's like knows a lot more about this stuff than I do. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not trying to be like one of those YouTube Shorts guys that like says all kinds of stuff but doesn't actually know what he's talking about and isn't willing to accept the fact when he's wrong. You know what I mean? You all have probably been on YouTube Shorts, you know. The YouTube Shorts people I'm talking about. They just don't accept that when they're wrong. But, like, a lot of the time they are wrong. They just give you false information. But yeah, no, I'm not trying to be like one of them, so do fact check me. Do fact check me. Always fact check everything I say to make sure that it's correct, because I could be wrong. you know, I am only human. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. A little burp ASMR. Okay, so me burping brought 2 viewers in. Sweet. Get a little burp ASMR going. Absolute peak. That's what we got so far. Also, welcome to the stream. Right now what I'm doing is I'm like slowly progressing it into a castle. A lot of the stuff is asymmetrical, as you'll like notice. Like they're not always all perfectly lined up, because in real life, back in the medieval times, a lot of this stuff, like, it wasn't perfectly lined up. You know what I mean? But yeah, here's some of the smaller details of the building. You know, I put these little openings out here on the porch, so that, you know, when it's raining, it doesn't flood, like flows out. Currently working on the wall with battlements. I don't know why these are pink. I think that's meant to be copper. We've got a little pond out back. We got a sheep. Yeah, I can pet him. That's pretty cool. And he follows the cursor around, which is sick as well. And watch this. I wonder if I can get him to do it. Hold on. This is peak. This is what makes the game worth it right here. Hold on. Come on, please. Please do it. Please do it. Oh, come on, please. Ah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't think he's gonna do it. Maybe if I go over the water, he'll do it. Please, 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 please. Do it, come on. Come on, come on. Ah, he's not gonna do it. Oh, man. That sucks. Well, back to what I was doing. What I was trying to get the sheep to do, I got it to do earlier. It, like, jumped up into the sky. It was pretty funny. It had, like, an umbrella. It was flying with the umbrella. Yeah, I hate that. I don't know what I just undid. But, okay, nothing important. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Have y'all seen those, like, those freaky, AI videos? Or AI ads, bro? Holy gooner. Like, I can't be allowed, right? Like, there's no way. Uh-oh, uh-oh. There's no way that on YouTube you're allowed to make those Gooner ads, bro. Alright, and more or less, what the purpose the fences are going to serve now is more or less to outline where I'm going to put other things, you know? Because eventually, what I want to do is I want to have, like, a bridge, right? I want to build this up, and then I'm going to have a bridge that'll connect from this to the main house. And then we'll have another tower over here that'll connect to this tower. It's gonna be like one interconnected castle here, like one interconnected castle manor. And then I'll build, with the little space I have, I will try to put a little tiny I probably won't be able to. I probably won't be able to fit it. It's probably just gonna be a big castle. You know what? This will be the next upgrade. Oh no! Alright, I did not mean to do that. That was an accident. Oh, I see someone just joined. Welcome. If I go quiet, it's because I'm concentrating. Oh, whew, that was close. I did not want that to be deleted. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait. No. That's an inside joke that I'm not going to explain. You guys are going to have to guess why I made that noise. Or why I said hey like that. You guys can figure that out on your own. That's an inside joke that I cannot explain without being banned. So, that will be remaining an inside joke till further notice. Now, chat. Is that some B? Holy upgrade. Alright. It is a bit dark around the property. So, to alleviate that problem, that looks stupid though. Alright. To alleviate this problem, the parts where it's the dark, like over here, I'm going to put these, you know. And then once the walls come up more, we'll go ahead and take these and we'll move them someplace else. So my property being pitch black is not really the best, because then people are just gonna break in. Which, as you very likely could guess, is, as some would call it, not ideal. Alright, so for right now, we are going to separate this from the rest, because allow me to make sure that this remains the same color. Okay, good. The reason I'm doing that is because I do not want this to be too, like, what's the word? Abrupt? No. Alright. Well, that does solve that problem. However, what of this one? You know what I mean? What of this issue? We are slowly, but surely. I can't turn that into a door. Open the door. Open the door. He said I'm getting angry. Open the door. Personally, I would like there to be a door. So, essentially, these arches are going to be going bye-bye. Because they're just not needed. How can I do this? There's an idea. Do that. Now, what we don't want is to make another arch here. What we do want is to bring this up to cover this one. Because we're going to put a door here. Because, well, let's be real, if you could afford a house like this, you would not want this to just be wide open. I can't put the door. Okay. Well, chat. Isn't that just some bullshit? Okay. Wait. I have an even better plan. Boom. Boom. Now watch this. Watch this. Bop. Bink. Alright. Chat, I hope you're all paying attention. That is not the right thing. Boom. And now we fix it. Alright, because we only want this to be as long as the arch. Okay, and also want the door to be centered, at least relatively centered. Alright, then next, we're gonna take this. Bink. Alright, you see that? We are going to literally do nothing, because I want to get rid of this. I don't want the ramparts. I want it smooth. Alright, and then next, I don't know what that does. Okay. That's before I cut it, right? Yep, okay. Good, good, good. So let's open this here. And then lower it. To be flush. Because while I don't always like the arches, I do want it to be at least, like, relatively arched. Like, man, is that not some peak? Look, we even got a bird catcher. It's awesome. I'm gonna bring these inside because we don't want these out here. People can steal them. I say people, but in this situation, you'd probably be more worried about animals coming up and snatching it. Because realistically, it would just be animals. Like there's no one around. There is no one around, like at all. Look at that, chat. We got a door for our castle. That's sick. Hold on. Because I do want to experiment with other doors. Chat, am I cheating on my door? Okay, I don't know how I would delete the door. I'm just not gonna mess with that. Alright, I'm gonna undo whatever I just did. It didn't do anything, so I undid nothing. Awesome. Love to see it. Some absolute peak. We are going to delete that. Chat, is this not some peak? Dude, look at that. Alright, we're gonna wait for the sun to come up. Alt-tabbing doesn't pause the game on me, does it? Okay, it doesn't. Good, 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 good. I'm just gonna go ahead and scroll through Discord. I'm sitting here while nothing's happening. Alright. Bro, look at this. Isn't this awesome? And I'm now going to upgrade this. Replace this path, you know, with some cobblestone. Make it a cobble path. Look at that, chat. That is so sick. Okay, so this is the depth of field. Makes it look like a statue. That is pretty cool. I think I love this game. We are going to take a normal, non-photo mode screenshot of that. Chat, this is some peak. Oh, man. This is peak, man. This is sick. Absolute peak, by the way. Alright. I'm gonna put a Nor on this. I'm gonna put a Nor on it. I'm gonna open the Nor. Open the Nor. Getting angry. Open the Nor. I don't think I like the whole shattered window, chat. I can't make that bigger? That's kinda stupid. What did I just undo? I undid something. I detected it. What did I change? Excuse me. Oh, see, I got another viewer. Welcome. Working, building a castle. Absolutely, like, peak. I wonder if. Will this make a doorway? Oh, it will. Alright. So naturally, I am going to continue the wall. But what's going to happen? I'm going to replace this little section. Because I do want to do it piece by piece. You know, I don't want to have the whole wall built all at once. It's beautiful, chat. This really is. You know, you guys really shouldn't be afraid to talk in my chat. You know, just go ahead and say hi. I will read it. I will respond. It might take me a bit. But I will, in fact, at least eventually respond. It might take me a little bit, but like if you say something to me and then, like it seems like I'm ignoring you, yeah, I'm not doing it on purpose. I do want that to be known. If it seems that I'm ignoring you, it's not on purpose. Is there a chance you said something stupid? Perhaps, but again, I wouldn't ignore you for that. You know what I mean? Like, I would definitely respond. So, like, even if you are gonna say something dumb, just say it. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and, like, oh, you're so dumb, you're so stupid. You know what I mean? Because, again, that's, like, your opinion. What am I talking about? I guess what I'm saying is I don't want you guys to be afraid, you know, type in chat. So, like, if you got something you want to say, then say it. Like, I'm not gonna be on you about it unless it's something absolutely outlandishly insane to say. Like, if you're just saying something absolutely insane, then yeah, I will be on you about that. But, you know, say whatever you want on... Okay. Within reason, say whatever you want. Is that not sick? Look, we're slow. Look, you see the slow progression. We're slowly accumulating enough coin to build this place. I've been sitting here smiling the whole time, by the way. I'm loving this. I really am. But I think about 11:30, probably gonna take a little break, end stream, and then maybe later today we'll come back on here and we'll get a stream going again and we'll play some more Tiny Glade. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream around 11:30. Take this pumpkin. We're gonna put it up here. Pumpkin, pumpkin, I'm getting like a pumpkin. Man, that is some peak. Oh, did I just do something? I was typing in Discord. What happened? Oh, it happened. Look, look, look. The sheep had a thing. That was sick. If anyone in my chat can, please clip that. Please clip that. If you're in my Discord, clip that and, send it to me. Clip that and post it. Because that was sick. That was sick. I don't know how to clip. I don't even know if this software I have on here can clip OBS. Yeah, chat. This is a peak. Absolute peak, by the way. This game is genuinely amazing. I love it so much. Man, this is absolute peak. Yeah, alright chat, back to the task at hand. Okay, we are going to have to keep an arch there for the doorway. I'm trying to select the arch here. It's not cooperating. Would you guys say that's about human-sized? 'Cause I'm not sure about that, gang. Make that slightly less steep, you know, you would not want your guards falling off, you know what I mean? Would be not really ideal. There's clipping, but we'll take care of that later. When I make it taller. Dude, I'm having so much fun with this game. This isn't my kind of game at all, by the way, and I'm still having so much fun with it. This is not at all what I usually play. Like, I'm usually, like, I prefer, like, you know, fighting, stuff like that, you know what I mean? But I am thoroughly enjoying myself. It's called Tiny Glade. If I did not say that before, this game's called Tiny Glade. I think it's like 15 bucks. It's very good. It's very fun. I like it a lot. Actually, my friend showed me this last night. We got done playing D&D. Yeah, he showed me this game. You know, you just build a house. There's a sheep. He like follows my cursor around, which is sick. But man, this is some peak. Oh, look, he's doing it. I almost didn't get it. I almost didn't see it, but you see that? Isn't that sick? That is awesome. That is so cool, dude. I love that. That is peak. Is he gonna do it again? I hope so. I really hope he does. this game good. Hold on, let me go ahead and share this screenshot. Dude. Oh my god, is this game peak. Like, I genuinely, I'm in love. Alright, this will have to go, unfortunately. Make us battle. Dude, this is gonna be so sick when it's done. And this is just like the interior wall, by the way. The wall that's gonna go around the whole thing, like out here, is going to be massive. I'm thinking after I complete this main thing, I could put the garrison over here, right? I'll put the garrison over here. We'll have the keep. Usually the keep isn't a part of the castle. Like, it's not a part of the main thing. But we'll have the keep, like, over here. So we'll have the garrison here. And then we'll have watchtowers along the whole thing. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be sick. I'm just gonna sit here and look at it for a minute, because this is peak. It's absolute peak. Oh, someone new joined. Sick, sick, sick. To catch you up, essentially, of what I'm planning to do. I'm gonna put a keep, or not a keep. The garrison is gonna go, because this is just gonna be like the inner of the castle. Here I'm gonna put a keep, or not a keep. The garrison's gonna go here, and I'm probably gonna put the keep, or like the major guard like post area where they train and stuff here. And then I'm going to put other stuff over here. It's gonna be sick. Hopefully in an update, or once I build a certain amount, it'll let me build more out here. Hopefully. But, you know, that's wishful thinking. I'm just gonna sit here and look at it for a minute. Man, is this some peak. This is what I've been, like, craving, by the way. Excuse me. A game like this where you can actually, like, make your own thing. This is so cool. Oh, dude. Excuse me again. Burping up a storm. Why is it so pale on the stream? It's so weird. For me, it's like so much more vivid. Does the stream not pick up my, Does the stream just not pick up my custom graphic settings? That's kind of annoying. I don't really like that. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna sit here and look at this for a little bit. And admire my work. And I'll be right back. Alright, chat, I'm back. Let me go ahead and type my response to Plasmatic, in case you didn't see it. I've been doing good typing my answer in case you didn't hear me earlier. Alright, got a new viewer. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, I'm just taking in the sights. Man. Peaked with 5 viewers. I think the most I've ever had at once is like 10. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick, pretty sick. It's really cool. I do find it's pretty awesome that even if it's only a couple of people watching this, that's still sick, dude. I'm glad that I can make that many people, like, what's the word? Enjoy what they're watching. You know? Yep. How do I tell you, chat? If any YouTuber plays Tiny Glade after this, yeah, how do I tell you? They all stole my idea. Alright, they stole it from me. That means that they went on my channel, saw the VOD, and stole it. Alright? Remember that. Remember that, chat. If you see any other YouTuber playing this game, you gotta tell them. You gotta tell them Sauerkraut did it first. Alright? Because they're stealing my idea. Okay. Oh. Oh, do not do that. Do not actually do that. Unless you want to, that is. You know, if we want to do a little funny meme beef with every other YouTuber, then yeah, we could do that. Please don't actually go and be mean to people. Alright, I won't stand for it. Alright guys, it costs nothing to be nice. Although I did take 2 tests that prove that I'm an asshole. But it'd be nice. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. I said absolutely brutally lying. It costs you your peace of mind because you have to be nice to people that are mean. Okay, this is what I don't like about the arches. Because they're never as tall as you'd want them to be. Man, this game is so peak. It's just so peak. So peak. Everyone's gonna be jealous of you if you get this game because it's so peak. I don't like that. It's fine because we can just drop the arch. At least there we can. I don't know why we can't do that with this, but mean, we can tighten it up. We can't really, you know, unfortunately. Man. Absolute peak, chat. Like, come on now, dog. Come on now, dog. Is this not peak? And with this, I am going to go all the way through here. And with this section of the wall will be complete. Alright, and then we have an expansion planned here too, because I do want to put a wall around this as well. I mean, just look at this, man. Seriously, like, this is beautiful. Dude, I'm loving it. This is peak. Truthfully, this is amazing. Put the brooms up on the thing where no one can get to them. Alright. Say we put the brooms. Put them there. For right now. For the moment, we'll have them right there. We'll leave the shovel there. Alright, let's go ahead and plan the extension. I'm just gonna go around our pond, because I would like this to be enclosed too. Oh yeah, guys, if I go quiet, that would be because I am trying to concentrate. gonna do that. This is just going to come to here. It's going to end. The path will terminate there. Oh, that's so peak. And then it terminates here into a door. Okay. I'm going to put another fence where this new section of wall will actually go. And then this section of fence is going to be deleted. Boom. New space was required. Oh, sheep, sick. Alright, guys. Well, it's now 11:30. So I will be ending this stream here. Let's fix this. I don't know why that's like that. That's kind of annoying. Hold on. I'll end the stream after I fix this. Chat, that was a pretty good stream. I'm going to end it here. Thank you for everyone who watched, and everyone who's going to be watching it's VOD, right? That's like the video version of the stream. Like once it finishes, that's the version of the stream that's up after it's finished, right? I believe it's called a VOD. If I am remembering correctly. I could be entirely wrong. Again, correct me in the comments. Do not just take what I'm saying at face value. Please don't do that. That is, like, not very smart. Don't take everything I say at face value. Always do your own fact checking. Always, 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 because I could be lying. I could actually just be lying to you. But yeah, guys, I am gonna end the stream here. Once I fix this, actually. This is gonna dig in me if I just leave it like this. Why you digging in me? There we go. Alright, chat. Thank you all for watching. And I will see you guys possibly later. But yeah. Bye! How do I stop the stream? Ah, here's the button.